Hey guys, this is Kate, and I'm going to do a video and show you what I've made with this wildflower collection from Cartabella. I posted a video showing the whole collection, and I asked everybody to talk about whether or not they liked it or what they thought about it, and I got totally mixed reviews. I would say like 50% of the people were just like, nope, don't like it, not for me. Then like 25% were like, oh, I love it, I'm going to get it. And another 25% were like, I'm still not sure. So I'm going to take this out of the packaging and just show you real quickly. If you haven't seen that other video, if you haven't seen this collection before, just kind of give you a little overview of what it looks like. It's very different. It's a very like eclectic collection. It's not super matchy, and it doesn't really look like, it looks more like a kit, I would say, than it does a collection by a manufacturer. And I said this before in my other video. So here's the sticker sheet. It's really cute. There's a lot of like big bold images, which I struggle with sometimes. I find it a lot easier to use like smaller little stickers, but I found it a really fun challenge to use these bigger things. And I'm just briefly going through these. If I'll put a link below to the video where I show the whole collection. I mean, there's some papers missing here and some that are cut up, so it's I just wanted you to get like a general sense of what it looked like if you hadn't already seen it. So what I was talking about would make sense. Um, so what I'm doing with this collection is I'm using it to scrap my honeymoon pictures, which were taken in on the West Coast in San Francisco, Napa area. And to me, this collection has a very like Western Colorado type feel to it, outdoors. So I thought that that would go well together. I'm not a bold scrapbooker. So I tend to use the bigger, bolder patterns for layering, or in this case, I used it as the background paper. And then I used white cardstock over it. So you really could only see like half an inch. And what I did was I cut the middle out of that paper so that I could save it to use somewhere else, and basically created a frame. And I stitched gold, used some gold stitching in my sewing machine around the edge. I also did some layering with some of the other papers, and I let this gigantic sticker be the title, which was part of the reason why I loved the collection, because I just like that saying. And um, I was very tempted to be like, oh no, I don't want to use it, I like it so much. But then I was like, nope, you know what? I'm just going to use it. So this is a little camera that I stamped and embossed on white cardstock and then cut it out just so it had a little bit of texture to it instead of just doing it flat on the layout. And then I just added some washi tape and a few sequins. It's not a very busy uh, page. This one, I also used a pattern paper as the background. I wish I would have cut out the center, but I forgot. Um, and I also did some watercoloring in the corners and then made these photo corner type things. That flower is another embellishment from the sticker sheet. And then I just did some simple layering. It's, again, not too fancy. Those are some crepe paper letters from the pier. And then those three little strips of paper are from, that purple is from an Echo Park paper. It's an ombre paper. And I just cut it like vertically and then did kind of a little stacked ombre thing. And these, I feel like these are great for my honeymoon pictures because I'm also using like some of the Glitz Wild and Free and like some more bold collections. Whereas my wedding photos are a lot different. I'll show you those in a second in the video. And those stickers that I used are Dear Lizzie. So this collection really works with a whole lot of different things, just depending on how you want to use it. So I'm really having fun with it, and I really like it. And here's another layout that I scrapped using the Wild and Free. Just wanted to show you how I feel like this album will be cohesive of honeymoon pictures if I stick with the pattern paper background and then the white. And then here is a layout that I did of our actual wedding, and you can see the colors are very different. This is a lot of gold, that blushy pink color, some mint, um, and just a lot of gold. And then this is a layout that I just finished recently. I really like the way this turned out. This is called Love Letters, and I used, I think it's the, not the last Studio Calico kit, but the one before that. No, it's the last one. That is a piece of paper from Print Shop that Shauna Noel designed, and it's a love letter to her husband. And I also have a letter that my husband gave me on our wedding day that I'm going to stick in that little inside of there. I haven't done it yet, but I will. And then that's an Amy Tan wood veneer, and that's a Dear Lizzie wood veneer. And I used my favoriteest, is that a word? Gold leafing finish paint. And that is not an actual tag. I wanted a Dear Lizzie tag, but there wasn't one like that in the collection. So I just laid one down and used it as a template and cut that out myself and put a white reinforcer. I'm showing you this gold leafing paint because I love it. And I've gotten a lot of questions about it. So I'm going to show you up close. And you have to shake it really well, and this is what it looks like. It's awesome. By the way, those wood veneers have one coat of paint on them. So it really gets the job done. It is kind of messy. But anyhow, so I'm going to show you here. This is a Studio Calico handbook that I think I'm going to use for my gratitude documented journal, but I'm also thinking that I might use it to do a mini album, a wedding mini album, like to put out on our coffee table or something. I haven't decided yet. I also haven't decided whether or not I'm going to paint the inside. So it starts off looking like that, like plain chipboard. And I used that gold leafing on it, and it took like I gessoed it first. I'm sorry, gessoed it, then used the paint, and then I sealed it with a spray sealer. It took like 2 to 3 coats, like 2 to 3 coats of paint. Sorry, I had to slow this down because I ran out of time to talk, and that's why I'm waving in slow motion. So thanks for watching. I'll see you.